What's up? Hi Queendom, I am amazing. I hope you guys have been great. So on today's video, I'm going to be talking about some of the things that I've had to learn the hard way, not the wrong way, the hard way, and some of the things that I wish I knew before weaning my baby, before starting to giving food. So I first of all breastfed my baby for the first 6 months without giving him anything, no water, no nothing, just breastfeeding and all that. And it was not tiresome and it was not stressful. It was just amazing because whenever he feels like feeding, I would just breastfeed him, and that was okay because the breasts were just there and the milk was there. Sometimes when it was not there, I would just take Coco, and Coco brings milk. So mpaka nikafika mwezi wa 7, the 7th month was somehow relaxing. I don't know if there's a word kama relaxful. So ilikuwa relaxing because I get to have some free time for me, because naeza mwacha na kina shosho, I would leave naeza mwacha na somebody, because ninajua hata akiamka, maybe if I left him sleeping, hata akiamka he will still find something to feed. He will still not cry hatalia sana sababu ya njaa, atakula something, atakunywa something. Not until first of all, before I continue, make sure you like this video on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay! Thank you for liking the video. If possible, to subscribe too. And thank you so much for the support, by the way. Before I continue with this video's topic, which is epic, I'm so sure I'm not the only mom that is passing through this, especially if you're a first time mom kama mimi. I'm so sure that umeface hii time yenye una feed mtoi. And the first thing that I wish I knew before I started feeding him, ama after I started feeding him, is making a meal plan. Kwanza nijue anafaa kule mara ngapi kwa siku na saa ngapi kwa siku, because I end up overfeeding him, and sometimes it's so bad that usiku analala halali. It just anakaa kutantan tu kwa kitanda, mpaka nikaambia mom, Taji is not sleeping. Taji anakaa kijisokota tumbo. Taji nikaambiwa you're overfeeding him, because I'll feed him nikikaka. I'm like, what if akona njaa? I go and feed him. What if anajakula? What if anasikia kukunywa? So I kept on okay, not I keep, because I am really trying to come up with a time plan for him on how to eat. There's a time before, when I started feeding him, immediately at 7 months, he was breastfeeding, right? So I would give him maybe porridge at 10 a.m. and then 12 he would eat some food, and then 4 have a fruit, and then maybe 7-ish have dinner. So that's around 4 meals per day, right? But in the middle of them alikuwa na breastfeed. But right now, sasa venye alianza kufika 9-10 months, 8-9-10 months, I started feeling like he's growing, right? So he's supposed to have food. Like anafaa kukula ndo asikue mkonde, asikue mdogo and all that. So it happened that the last time I went for his clinic for when alikuwa anafikisha around 9 months, I went and his kgs were not going up and they were not going down. They were still stagnant. But sikuwa nimerealize that mostly when the baby anamea meno or something like that, when he's facing a certain change kwa mwili yake, somehow the kgs just stay still, either ziende chini ama they stay stagnant, haziendi juu ama haziendi chini. So mi sikuwa najua. I thought, kwani I'm not feeding him well, right? So I started akiamka in the morning around 7 a.m. he has to take maybe porridge, and then 10 he has to take porridge, and kuna snacks in between. He's feeding so much up to juzi when he would not sleep at all. He would just twist and turn kwa kitanda until that's when niliambiwa that I'm overfeeding him. So actually I now have to start having a plan on that, which leads me to the next thing. Sometimes you'll make him food or a drink or a smoothie na hata kunywa, even after spending a lot of time making it. Trust me, you will not take it. Baby refusing food is that rejection, it feels so bad. Not like I want to kumtetesha mama nimwambia mbona hutaki kukula, unajua nimeteka long kukutengenezea food, I would maybe be doing that kind of work, na mimi niko hapa nakutengenezea food haukuli, ile food yenye mimi namtengenezea hakuli, anataka ile yenye anataka. Like you have to have a variety of food. Ni kama uko na spare food, spare type of food yenye in case akose kukunywa uji anaweza kunywa maybe smoothie. Or if he doesn't want this kind of fruit, kama hataki papai, maybe utampe ndizi. Ama kama hataki matoke or mashed potatoes, utampe maybe spaghetti or something like that, which he ends up eating so many fast foods because ni kama sahi hataki food. So juzi I started giving him milk, raw milk, okay, not raw milk but actual milk ya ng'ombe, apart from breastfeeding, and he doesn't want anything to do with that milk. So I have to figure out that. I'm told that most of the babies, they don't like that the other milk that is not breast milk. So mara ya kwanza I'm told that atakata, although I didn't want to introduce him to that milk until afike 12 months, but the last 1 week I have been terribly unwell and I was not feeding well. So meaning if I'm not feeding well, hata maziwa ya mtoto itapotea. So ikabidi aanze kupewa hiyo maziwa, although haitaki, but I thank God right now I'm better. I'm feeding a little bit, although bado kuna whatever, but sahi niko fiti. That is why actually I've not been consistent with the vlogging and all that, but I'm so sure kwa shots niko fiti. I would chip in hapa na pale. Kama actress una force issues, una force facial expressions mpaka zinatokea, and tuko fiti. But as for these long videos, I haven't been vlogging, so that's more about it. And then the next thing is I wish I knew that, okay, about him refusing food, maybe ningekuwa prepared niache kukasirika very fast because I'm so short tempered by the way. Akikata kula food I'm like kama ni mimi sipiki vizuri, but anyway that's much about it. But I've learned to have a spare around 2 spare food yenye in case akatai this one, he has the other one. And then the next thing is I wish I knew that I should have taught him to feed himself mapema. You see there are babies that have a chair that wanawekelewa alafu wanawekelewa food hapa juu, but my baby doesn't have that. But mpaka sai I wish nilikuwa nimeanza kumpe maybe bananas anajishikia mwenyewe and he eats, ama ninamkata katia some bread parts and then he eats them by himself, or just try to feed himself, ama compare a cup that he holds and feeds himself maybe water or juice, something like that. But sahi venye nimeanza, he's almost 11 months and sahi ndo nimeanza kumfunza hizo vitu. I wish I did that way earlier, way before, but it's okay because first of all, I don't want to compare my baby with any other baby because babies are very different and their growth system is very different. So even if okay, he's still learning, kufanya hizo vitu by himself. I just wish nilianza kumfunza mapema, of which it's okay. And then the other thing I wish I knew was to maybe compare a variety kinds of food, like not having him have mashed potatoes sana, ama if anakula asianze, okay, I don't know how to explain this, that he doesn't have to get his own food cooked. Like he can have variety of food, he can eat whatever we are eating if it's as soft as possible, ama we just mash it and then give him. So mbeleni we just used to give him, tunampikia food yake, ninampikia food yake alafu ninapika yetu and all that. But right now I'm really training him, like he's eating whatever we are eating, which is so much easier when it comes to cooking. You don't have to stress out, because most of the days I used to wake up very early in the morning because I had different sufurias to cook, because most of the time mimi I like waking up in the morning and then prepare food yenye atakula the whole day, so that when during the morning or hizo time zingine zenye anafaa kukula, I just kupapasha the food, nazishikisha tu moto and he will be fine to eat. So I'm glad that right now I have introduced that, and he's really trying to eat whatever we are eating kama hazina spices. Like, if they have natural spices, I don't think it's bad, but having easy maroiko and all that stuff, I don't want him to have that. Maybe ninapika food and then I separate him, ninamtolea zake, and then we can ongezea the spices that we want in our food. That is the other thing that I'm so happy that right now anajua. And then the next thing is, when you start giving him food to feed himself, he will spread them everywhere. He will make a total mess. How expect that atakula venye we unakula vizuri and hachafui, hajichafui and all that. But right now, I don't know if you've seen a shot fulani nimeweka, I think I display them mahali hapa. Anakula and he has everything on the face and the clothes, and you have to change the clothes mara kama 3 kwa siku. Jesus Christ. But it's okay, I'm just getting prepared because bado hajafika toddler age, because when he gets to the toddler age, I'm told it's worse, and I don't know. Actually, that's my cue. Nasikia ninaitwa, meaning that my baby is almost sleeping, because nilikuwa nimemwacha na shosho akaeka, meaning he's anataka kulala, because sasa saa hii ni saa 10, it's around 4:30 something, so he's supposed to be sleeping. That's much about it. That's a part 1. I'll tell you more about that tomorrow, because I have to go and nilalishe mtoto. Thank you so much guys for watching and tuning in. Please continue supporting, liking the videos, commenting and subscribing. Love you so much guys. Till next time. Adios.